How you guys are doing?
Hi.
Such a beautiful day to be alive right now. So drop a comment down below. I want to feel some love. So we are driving right now, just enjoying the day today. It's about to be summertime. Are you guys excited for summer?
I am.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, we got a special guest in the car. We have Ivana.
Hi.
She's a little shy. That's okay.
That's all good. That's all good.
Yeah. So we're excited to bring you this episode 1. Well,
episode
maybe 2.
Two today.
Right?
2. Yeah, 2 today.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday, what is it? June 10th?
Yeah, June 10th
Yeah,
exactly
June
today.
10th.
And it's 4 o'clock right now.
And here we are just driving, about to get on the freeway, 405, and it's
Rush hour traffic is about an hour away, you guys. So make sure you guys drive safe out there. People drive crazy in LA.
And fun fact, the 405 is the craziest freeway in LA, or California in general.
Most known freeway as well.
Yes. So I thought maybe we could start it off with talking about your experience on Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, that's a good question. So Love on the Spectrum was a really good experience, but I've learned a lot when it comes to relationships, right? You have to make sure who you really want to meet by not being so impulsive just not to meet everyone, right? You got to see who is a match and who's not, right? If you see any red flags on their first date that talk about their ex or literally anything that comes out of their mouth that makes you uncomfortable, you have every right to leave the date early because you're protecting yourself, right? You want to have high standards for yourself, and people are going to respect you, and people are not going to disrespect you or take advantage of you because you're not an easy target. So with me, if I see one red flag on a first date, I'm dipping. I'm like, you know what? It's not a match. I'm going to keep on dating other people. And my life has been really good right now.
So can you tell us or tell YouTube about your experience, or what year was it that you were asked to be on the show and what the process was?
Yeah, so great question. This was during the COVID time, and COVID was difficult for literally everyone, right? So a lot of people, their social skills were coming about off. I mean, my social skills are not the best, but that was okay because we came stronger. But they asked me about, I think it was November 2020, I believe. They asked me to be on the show, and they sent me an email, and I had an interview just to see if my personality would be right for the show. And the director told me that I'm automatically a candidate for the show. Literally just one interview. And I was like, wow, okay. And they made me do a personality test and made me do all these tests to see who am I going to be compatible with, right? So it was a blind date test, right? And then once I got my results back, still didn't even know who I was going to go on a date with. But I knew the location I was going to. It was called the Wayfair Hotel in downtown LA, one of the most famous hotels in downtown LA history.
Okay, so can you, so you got chosen, right?
Yes, I did.
They told you that you got chosen for, to be included in the cast.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, was it a couple weeks later, then you went to the date. And from your perspective, did you enjoy the date? How was that date?
Okay, that's a great question. So with the date, I was younger and I didn't really know anything a lot about dating because I was not really experienced in that. But now, since I've gotten older, I've experienced a lot of life since I'm 26 years old. So the date was okay. I mean, I was looking for love, so I was got a little bit love struck. But it was a little bit too much at first because I feel on the first date, it should probably last an hour or two. Just maybe coffee or something, because you're just getting to know the person. You don't know anything about them, right? So it's pretty much like a job interview, just getting to know them, basic questions. And with her, I felt there was a little bit of love bombing, but it's you learn from your mistakes not to do it again, and you have that self-growth in yourself, and you just go on a self-growth journey, self-development journey, and just see okay, maybe I shouldn't do this on a date, maybe this is not appropriate. in order to maintain a long-term relationship with somebody, because no one will tolerate that. It's like, especially if you really want to find a healthy long-term relationship with someone.
Yeah, but it seemed like, you know, the experience went well. But
Yeah.
if you could change anything, like after you guys decided to stop, you know, your dating, right, or your relationship, what would you do, or what would you ask of the show, like differently? Like, you know, what did you kind of like, you know, wish that kind of could have happened after, like as far as opportunities, like did those things happen?
Honestly, no, not at all. But, you know, I had one of my best friends, and he's my best friend till this day, Arthur the Magic Savage. Big shout out to him. He helped me a lot to like create my content, and I have to put the work in myself and not just rely on my friend, right? We have to like put the work in ourselves, because we're more than capable, right? If we really want to try, and if we want to do content for our life and just on a daily, right?
Okay, but as far as like the opportunities after the show, were you included in a lot of events?
I was
Were you
not included in any events.
Okay. And you know, but that's yeah, I mean sometimes that happens, right?
And I didn't take it personal at all.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stop me from doing content.
Yeah, and here we are.
And here we are, you guys, you know, like, better version
Yeah.
for myself. I know now, moving forward when it comes to dating, on the first date, if I see one red flag, I'm leaving early, because I want a healthy, long-term relationship. I want to marry somebody one day, and I know it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, just drop some love down below. Wanted to hear about your guys' date today, and to see how you guys are doing mentally and physically.
Or if you guys have any questions for
Yeah,
Solomon,
do you guys have any questions?
in terms of just, you know, what, you know, he's up to, you know, even more questions about, you know, his experience on Love on the Spectrum, you know, please put it in the comments, and we would love to do another video on that, because we just kind of did like, you know, a couple questions, and we just want to make sure that we're answering questions, and we'd love your input.
Yeah, and I love you guys all. You guys have a blessed day. Make sure to drive safe out there, and the whole ice thing going on, it's very frustrating, very sad, because I see videos every single day, including my friends. It's just very like, just a crazy world out there.
It's
Like,
heartbreaking.
it's very heartbreaking.
It's inhumane. to treat
Inhumane. You got
Yeah.
that right. Especially people with color, especially the Latino background, the Mexican background. It's just outrageous right now. But make sure just to really be safe out there, because ICE is literally everywhere in Los Angeles County.
And as always, take care of yourselves, and remember to take those breaks as needed, and just love everyone.
Yeah,
Thank
love you guys
you.
all. Peace, and see you guys again tomorrow.
Bye, YouTube, man.
Solving my life with autism.